Hey, I'm Eric. Listen to 100 albums in 100 days. For all the details on what I'm doing and why, check out the video pinned to my profile. Well, we're in the home stretch. This is the last 7 days of this little project. And today I listened to the 1989 album, Paul's Boutique, from the Beastie Boys. My previous experience with the Beastie Boys was I'd heard License to Ill a couple of times through. That's from '87. And then I heard a couple of singles from them over the years of different things. But that's about it. I had not heard, I'd heard one song off of this album. That's Hey Ladies. That's all I've heard from it. This is a very different album style-wise than License to Ill. License to Ill was more hard-edged, kind of rough. This was sample heavy and had lots of beats and just a very different sounding album, even though the boys were still rapping their weirdness. But there's a lot of stuff on here that I liked. I liked the opening track, Shake Your Rump. I liked Eggman was probably my favorite. That's that one, and Car Thief. But I also like Staring Down the Barrel of a Gun. That's a really good one. And I like High Pitch Drifter. So those four are probably my favorites on the entire album. The rest of it's not bad. There's a 12-minute suite at the end of the album called B-Boy Bouillabaisse, and it's just 12 minutes. It's broken up into, I think, into 9 different tracks, but it lasts 12 minutes, and it's just 12 minutes of weirdness and noise. Didn't do a thing for me. But the rest of it, I thought it was good. I actually liked it better than I liked License to Ill. Like I said, I'd only heard that a couple times. A friend of mine was a fan of that album. He would play it. Our freshman year in college, he played it way more than I really wanted to hear. But I can say I listened to it twice all the way through, and this one is I think I like this one better than that. So I don't know what I think they have. How many more albums do they have after that? A couple more, 2 or 3 more after this one. I don't know. I've never been a huge Beastie Boy fan. This was put on the list by suggestion. So, but I did like it. I liked it. I liked just about everything on here, except for that 12-minute opus at the end. As I'm talking, I'm thinking about which song I really like the most. It's going to have to probably be Looking Down the Barrel of a Gun or Eggman, but probably Barrel of a Gun. So it's worth a listen. It's typical, what I would think is typical Beastie Boys. And I read that a lot of people have put this one on lists of greatest albums of all time. I don't know that I would go that far. But also somebody else called it their version of Sgt. Pepper. I don't know why they made that connection or that comparison, but I guess I don't know. I don't know why they would call it that. It is good. It's worth a listen. If you've never heard it, give it a try. If you're looking for something to listen to for the Beastie Boys, this was an easy listen, a fun listen. The only song I got tired of was the one at the end. The rest of them I listened to. So yeah, if you give it a listen, let me know what you think.